So Joe, it's a must-win game for Bafana tonight. It's either win or go home. What is your what's going through your head right now with this match with Bafana?
Yeah, no, it's gonna be a very interesting one. This I'm nervous. I won't lie. But the good thing is, I say good thing. The whole thing's out of Bafana's hands, really. It does rely on the other game, so Bafana need to just focus on their game, make sure they can beat Ghana, and then from that stage, we've just got to sort of cross our fingers and hope, I suppose.
Is it also mainly maybe our fault that we in the situation to rely on Senegal beating Algeria?
Definitely. I mean, when you're in two leading positions and you give both games away, draw one of them and lose the other, then I don't think you can blame anyone but yourself, to be honest. Yes, I do think Bafana put in a couple of very good performances. In parts, they were possibly even one of the best teams in the tournament so far. But like I say, when you're giving those kind of goals away, it is your own fault, and it's something that Sheikhs will be wanting to deal with going forward.
So it's third game in AFCON, third keeper playing. Has there ever been a situation like this, and what do you make of it?
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? I mean, in my lifetime, I don't remember a situation where we've seen all three of a team's goalkeepers used in the same tournament, especially not in the three group games. It's very bizarre. There's not really any logical explanation. I mean, the only thing we can think is that Sheikhs is experimenting, but I mean, should we really be experimenting in the biggest tournament on the continent?
Vilakazi gets dropped, Ndulula comes in. A lot of flack on Twitter, Facebook about Ndulula coming in.
Actually, this is one that makes sense to me. I mean, I said from the start of the tournament, I think that I do think that Vilakazi's an impact player. I think he's a player that at this level, he's very, very dangerous coming off the bench in the last sort of 25 minutes of a game when the opposition's legs are getting a little bit tired. I mean, personally, I think the same about Tuso Parler as well. But I mean, obviously, he's still in the side. And with Ndulula, obviously, Drogba was I think he started 5 of the games in the qualifiers, and it was a pairing with TK up front that worked throughout the qualifying game. So I was actually a little bit shocked that Drogba hasn't played sooner. I think I expected him to be involved from the start of the tournament, given how well they worked in the qualifiers.
Your predictions for tonight, heart and head?
Well, the problem is that my heart and head do say the same today. I do think that Bafana can beat Ghana. The only problem is that I think that Algeria and Senegal will probably draw, and obviously, as we know, a draw in that game makes it irrelevant. However, Bafana do in ours, and that's what's worrying. It's always the case when the game's out of your hands. You can't really do much about it. You like I say, you just got to focus on your game, focus on your result, and hopefully, if you can get a win there, then you just got to cross your fingers and hope that Senegal do the job in this case.